Cause that bridge look real unstable. I don't think you're gonna make it. You're not gonna make it over. Oh my God. Oh, I'm moving it for you. I'm doing this. How you supposed to be recording me? Look at you. If we fall, you know what? We had a good life. Uh huh.
But I think everyone from his Charles to his friends, his best friends back there, like the Charles crew that came to his Charlotte friends. Thank you, Jess, for helping him with his homework. Christian, thank you. I think you came in during the high school. No, you came in
Middle school.
Stay. You came in and tell me stop being hard on him. Let him go on. She's always working hard, y'all. Nigga.
I'm watching the rise, and I wouldn't say I'm shocked, cause I'm hardly surprised. This one's for the ride, this one's for who knew I'd make it, just needed some time. This one's for my wife, could've left 1,000 times just so by my side. This one's for the grind, I knew it would happen, just had the strength in my mind. To the videos, they thought I was a black guy. That's hard to get over. I'm foreigner in the sport, but I'm fully devoted. I don't take it for granted that the door's been open. I knew I was different, I knew I was chosen. A breadwinner, but I'm soft-spoken. Authentic like a 5950 and there's no cap. Let's have a toast to that. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast. From the tray, I'm ballin' like Trey. Do what I can, I do what you can't. I wrote this 30,000 feet up, 10 toes stay G'd up. I'm tryna get the type of wealth like a house on the hills, can't see us. Say the money still me up, stay humble, stay teed up. I don't tell you how to live, so don't hit me with no weak stuff. And if you know the deal, then you know the deal. If it's real, then you know it's real. So, let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real.
let's take this show on the road. Same-ish, different day, I be bored out my mind. Hometown, love my place, but while I'm in my prime, gotta go get away, hop a train, hop a flight, and ride. Tonight I gotta break free. My job, those boss be working my nerves. Clock out at 4, phone don't do not disturb. My boyfriend's cool, I need my girls, the world is ours, so run it up, let's go to a land where we cannot be found. So off the grid, way too little, slow down. No, me and who when they see me out, booked it 'cause I'm not waiting around for you. Let's let me go. Miami, let's let me go. Chicago, let's let me go. Be more, let's let me go. Houston, let's let me go. Atlanta, let's let me go. Tokyo, let's let me go. Brazil, let's let me go. London, let's let me go. South Africa, let's let me go. Korea, let's let me go. South Africa, let's let me go. Korea, let's let me go. New York, let's let me go. Toronto, let's let me go. Paris, let's let me go. Nigeria, let's let me go. DC, let's let me go. Malaysia, let's let me go. Trees, new beach, we be out on the coast. Swimsuit, 2-piece, catch me doing the most. Eating good in Paris, grab a glass, make a toast to life. Just living like it's my life. In these streets, music playing all night. Hawaii, I found my peace on a mountain zip line. Australia stole my heart, and the natives are fine as hell. Oh well, let's spend it all tonight in a land where we cannot be found. So off the grid, way too late to slow down. No, do what I please 'cause I'm very grown. If you with me, we not staying home tonight. Let's let me go. Yeah, let's let me go. Yeah, let's let me go. Let's let me go. Yeah, Houston, let's let me go. Atlanta, let's let me go. Tokyo, let's let me go.
Honey, wanna shrimp?
Chicken and the seafood pie. One more that's very familiar.
Okay.
Okay. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yay.
beautiful. Beautiful like you.
Yeah, I am so excited. We're about to go on to PBS's HR Summit. They have no idea that I'm coming. I think it's leaked, but we're gonna see. We're gonna talk about career excellence and having career excellence in your HR career. And y'all, this is my first in-person for HR. I've done tons of in-persons everywhere else for so many companies, but this is my first one for HR. I feel so touched. Let's dive in and see what they're doing.
Tamika Green is going to be our guest speaker today, and for a lot of you before yesterday have already kind of been a part of my story with Tamika. She's been mentoring me in the HR space and a little bit in the life space for about 3 years now, and has been crucial to my career development and professional development. And so I'm really excited for you guys to hear from her today.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I am so excited to see y'all today. I've heard so much about you guys, particularly because Tara's team has grown in some time. We started when you had about 4 people in your team, and now you got a whole square going on here. And so I'm so excited that you guys kind of navigate with those changes, and I feel like I know you guys without knowing you guys, right? That makes sense? And so I'm happy to see the changes that you guys have made. And I thank you so much for, introducing me in that way, because this is a profound moment for me. I've been in my career for quite some time. In July, we'll be celebrating 12 years of this HR world, right? I'm a crazy person. When I first started, I've done so many speaking engagements for the company. I've done so many where I'm pushing their message. If that's hiring, if that's a career path with that company, that industry, I've always done that. I love it. I love HR. I love to see people grow. I love to see people do what they love to do versus just going to work. And I realized that there were so many disparities within HR itself. From ignorance from an HR professional, from ignorance from an applicant, perspective. There's just things we don't know. We all have room to learn, right? That made me feel like there was more I could do, and 2020 was a reflective moment for me. So I kind of stepped out saying, maybe I should try this YouTube channel and just get my message out and stop talking to these companies. And Tara found me when I was less than 1,000 subscribers, and we got rolling. And I am just so excited that this is such a full circle moment for me, because this is something I'm happy to do, but I was nervous to do. You put yourself in front of the camera, you put yourself in front of the world, you start giving HR secrets. You worry if you're damaging your career. In the moments I have damaged my career. All right, what we're gonna do, we're gonna talk about a fabulous topic. I love this topic. It took me some time to realize that there was more to a career than just coming in and showing up to work and get a paycheck. I had seen my aunts, I had seen my family had just go to work just to go to work. Sunday everybody was dreading it. You go to church, we have a good time, we come home, and everybody's like, oh yeah, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Well, I wanted to change that narrative for me and for generations behind me, where we're excited to go to work. And so I said I really wanted to do something I totally enjoyed to do. But through that, I found myself in this career excellence space using professional development as an avenue. There's some strategies for professional development, not just going in there and take some courses, learning some stuff, but figuring out nice little ways to get there quicker, to get there faster, to get into opportunities I'm not even aware of. All right, so to tell you guys a little bit more about myself, I am, and I'm gonna struggle with this, because I'm from the country, McClellanville, South Carolina. I talk loud, but we're gonna make it happen. So I'm obviously Tamika Green. I have a master's in business administration, one also in human resources management. And at times, as you can see from me not putting it up there, I don't like the questions that come with why you get 3 master's degrees, but I have a master's in HR leadership as well. And I have the highest level SHRM certification, which is the SHRM Senior Certified Professional. I already told you guys I have over 11 years. We're about to celebrate 12 years, so get ready, because I'm going to be making some noise on LinkedIn and YouTube. So y'all got to make some noise with me. Then I found myself going to be a content creator and a YouTuber. That wasn't my original career plan. That wasn't my original career goal. So it's kind of odd to get there, but we'll talk about that a little bit more. But I really wanted to know if I knew what I knew. I didn't expect the list to get this exhaustive, but I started as an HR assistant, went into being an HR specialist, went into being a journalist. They called me an associate, totally functioned as a journalist, then an assistant HR manager. And when I became that assistant HR manager was when I realized I didn't want to do what Tara did. I didn't want to manage people. I just want to show up and do my thing. And so then I found myself wanting to being in the recruitment space, back to being a journalist, and then back to being an interim director, where I manage people all over again. Through all of these different titles I've held, I now find myself happily sitting as a global human resources business partner. I love that space. I get the leadership side of things, but I don't necessarily have to manage people. I manage departments, I manage business units, I manage verticals, but my work is all strategy. We focus on how we can grow long term. What are some things we see coming down the pipeline that we can kind of create something for to kind of make it less of a hit? How can we get more money back for the company? For all of my career, I feel, until I became an HR business partner, HR is always known as like the money guzzlers, right? We get money, but we don't generate money. And so we're not the workers. We're not the salespeople. We're not bringing in more money. And as a result, so many people, for the majority of my career, didn't look at us as strategic partners. And I knew that HR wasn't HR everywhere. So I worked in local government at first. I won't say I hated it. It just wasn't me. I wanted to be able to come up with a plan that worked for employees, that make them happier to come to work, and I wanted to see it happen in a decent time frame. But after being in local government for about 4 or 5 years, and I would ask for the most minor things, we'd wait a year, Tamika's not in the budget, we don't put it in the budget for next year, we wait a year, Well, we couldn't fit it in the budget. Well, I thought you had it in the damn budget. I don't know what's going on, so I am working on my words. I'm working on my words. But so I left local government, and now you find myself in all of these places, right? Clinical research. And then when I get to clinical research, I realize that we're making these gadgets that's saving people's lives, improving their lifestyle. And then I became in a place of like, I want to do HR, but I want to do HR in a place where I enjoy our mission, what we're doing, like what we're doing for the company, what we're doing for the environment, what we're doing for the families. And so I went into organ and tissue development. I stayed there for another 4 years, but I love seeing that somebody may have went to the doctor and find out that you've got 3 weeks to live. And I would hire the most amazing people, train them in different aspects, particularly, some regulation areas, watch them grow in their career, help them balance life, right? There's some people that are going through divorces, there's some people that's going through financial challenges. Seeing the families be so happy that not only do I not just have 3 weeks to live, but now I have another 30 years I can live on this heart, this kidney. That made me realize that my career was more than just HR. I can get some passion out of this thing. And so I went to constantly work for something that I felt I had a connection with. But today we're going to focus on a few topics. This is a little bit different of a career strategy, because now we're not just doing a career, we're going a little bit further with it. So the career strategy is any behavior, activity, or experience designed to help a person meet career goals. So some of the things that we look at with a career strategy is job titles, our salaries, our industry, our company size. So many times we look at salaries, we look at titles. We do not look at company size, we do not look at industries. Those are big factors and opportunities that you have. Not every company is going to have HRBP. Not every company is going to give a generalist $90,000. Smaller companies are going to be like $15 an hour. Bigger companies are going to be like, we can give you $85. Your knowledge and skills and your experience, I hate using abilities, because I was talking about KSAs. I feel like anybody has the ability to do whatever, but your experience is going to kind of test you to make sure you can do it. And we forget emotional desire. I told you guys all about my breaking generational curse, breaking generational wealth. That's a desire. Taking my sister to that concert gave me a feeling that this company couldn't give me. And it helped me feel better with my goal. And so that with the strategy, you're gonna have some bridges. Somebody's gonna carve a little road on the side. So instead of you feeling like you gotta keep going down this long wavy road with all the traffic, you can hit some shortcuts because you made a plan. You're gonna revisit those short-term goals. You're gonna revisit those long-term goals. Then you're gonna go back and kind of see if they're fitting with your plan. And the plan at the end is to keep going to your success. And so we want to get to career success. Career success is achieving every goal or a significant percentage of your goals. It doesn't have to be all of your goals. Just because you feel like I didn't hit all of them, that doesn't mean you didn't have career success.
Let's take this show on the road. Ish, different day. I be bored out my mind. Hometown, love my place, but while I'm in my prime, gotta go get away. Hop a train, hop a flight, and ride. Tonight I gotta break free.
The canopy of trees above us are called wood also known as the multitude, and they were planted post-war.
It's document the thing, child.
Alright. I'm not tripping, you're tripping yourself, bro. Alright, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Zip on, go for you guys. Okay.
You gotta do something now. Do something now. Do something.
things from Indiana Jones or anything?
I approve. No.
Oh, cause that bridge looked real unstable. I don't think you're gonna make it. You're not gonna make it over. Oh my God. Oh. I'm moving it for you. I'm doing this. How you supposed to be recording me? Look at you. If we fall, you know what? We had a good life. Uh-huh. Ooh. Oh my Lord. Oh, you know what? Somebody meaning to do this. Cuz you made it. Cuz. I'm recording you.
I'll be working my nerves. Clock out at 4. Phones on do not disturb. My boyfriend's cool. I need my girls. The world is ours. So run it up. Let's go. Do a thing.
Y'all, usually I think I hide this from the public because we're supposed to be strong. We're supposed to be amazing people. We're supposed to just be grateful and hush our mouths. I think that's what makes me so different because I don't intend to be radical. I'm just radical. And I am just having a surreal moment where I am just forever grateful to the Lord. I'm just forever grateful, y'all. God has been so good to me. And he didn't even have to be. He didn't even have to be. God has been so good to me, and I'm so grateful. Where else am I going to get an opportunity? They pay for my hotel. They pay for my room. They pay for my meals. Oh, this ain't no shit I dreamed of, y'all. So, y'all, I had did a video where I finished that, and I had messed it up. I was in my emotions. I'm sorry. But, like, I just don't know where else I'm going to get an opportunity where they literally pay for everything I billed for without negotiation. And they told me that they would pay me, their policies that they would pay me after arrival. Y'all, I got paid a week before I even left Charleston. Don't tell me God ain't good. Don't tell me God ain't good. I ain't gotta be in church every day. God's still with me. Hey y'all, I am so excited to finally get a second to just sit down and talk to you guys. If y'all been following my stories, then you should be up to beat. So if you don't follow me on IG, it's a good time to follow me on IG. I am so excited about this opportunity. I'm literally at the end of the week, so that's why you guys have been seeing nothing but a lot of pictures, videos, voiceovers. But I wanted y'all to like really experience this with me because the speaking engagement was phenomenal. The ironic thing, and this is why I wanted to save just for the vlog, was that the Chief Human Resources Officer, I met her about 3, maybe 4 years ago as one of my first mentees. And she was definitely my first 5 mentees or so. She was absolutely my first HR leader mentee. I had several people that I was working with that all wanted to start their career, grow their career, but she was the first leader of an HR department. And so when I first started working with her, she was an HR director. And we had strategized her department, made some changes around her department, got her in a place where she had a work-life balance, really created some processes, kind of redesigned what her org looked like. We changed job titles, we changed duties, we cross-trained people. We started more communication amongst the team. We did a lot of stuff. And I was so happy because the more we did, the more we implemented, the more we changed, the more we saw progress, the more we saw things so much better. I was so excited about being able to see all those changes for her. And now here we are that she has been promoted to Chief Human Resources Officer. Obviously that came with an amazing pay increase. She has been on my channel before where we talked all about like HR leadership and that type of thing. So we did a live together because she came last year to the Icon conference. I had sent out an email to everybody on my email list saying, if you want to meet me in Charleston at this conference, because I was a vendor last year. This year, I'm leaking it to you guys, which I think I already posted it or sent it out in an email. But this year, I will be one of their speakers as well as a vendor. So if you guys want to come, definitely join my email list because I will constantly send out details about it. I may post it on my page, on my website, so that you guys can just see it there, but don't quote me on that. I will definitely send out an email with the email link so that you guys can get the notifications directly yourself. The same time I was working with her, I was working through challenges of growing a business and knowing how to make things automated and things like that. And she was so patient with it. To this day, she helps me where she may test something before I launch it to you guys and tell me like, hey, I didn't get an email here, I didn't get a link here. So there's a lot of back work that goes on. So we have really fed into each other. But I was so shocked when she was like, hey, I'm doing my HR summit in Hawaii and I would love for you to be our guest speaker. I did not realize until we got closer to the time that I wasn't only the guest speaker, but I was their keynote speaker. She later asked me, hey, how do you feel about doing some coaching sessions with each of my employees? Because I really like the way you work with me and I think they can use that. I am very confidential about coaching sessions. I will share, the actual or bits and pieces of my speaking. It's going to be on my website, on my speaking page, so you can always see it there too. But when it comes to one-on-one coaching, I don't like to share that information. I feel like that's confidential information. So all of my mentees, they get the recording, they can share it with whoever they like, but I don't share it. They flew me in here, paid for this amazing hotel room. I also brought my cousin and my friend to help me with recording so that I can get additional speaking engagements. So my plan or my goal next year is to speak at the National SHRM Conference. So I'm letting out my manifestations here is that I want to be a national speaker for SHRM. And now I am literally sitting in the hotel today. So that was Thursday, today is Friday, and I fly out tomorrow, and I can't be more grateful. So I'm about to go ahead to the pool, as we can see, and enjoy the rest of my time. I know y'all will see more of Hawaii, so let me just jump out this video so y'all can see the rest. I am definitely going to miss this view. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna miss it. And y'all, I don't know if I showed y'all, but like, that's the lobby. So we're having drinks at the pool. There's another pool without building. That's nice. I'm gonna miss this view. I'm gonna miss watching people play tennis. I'm gonna miss the nightlife that they do right there. People always have a good nightlife. And then what they'll do is they put like the whole, right there, you can see the whole play on the wall. They'll play music and videos right there. And look at the water. Oh gosh. What an experience. I'm gonna miss this. I might have to come back to Hawaii. Yeah, I might have to come back. Check us out. Yeah, greetings Hawaii. Oh my goodness, y'all. I had such an amazing time. Now we're all packed up. We're ready to go. Headed back to South Carolina. South Carolina. That's where we're going. So, let's ride.
Yeah, I'm watching the rise, and I wanna say I'm shocked cause I'm hardly surprised. This one's for the ride, this one's for who knew I'd make it, just needed some time. This one's for my wife, could've left 1,000 times just about my side. This one's for the grind, I knew it would happen, just had the strength in my mind. To the videos, they thought I was a black guy. That's hard to get over. A foreigner in the sport, but I'm fully devoted. I don't take it for granted that the door's been open. I knew I was different. I knew I